So recently I recorded a video when I said that I was reading a book called A Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, and uh, I've read it yesterday in full, like to the end. The other lesson that I've learned from this book, because the first lesson is about the toxic relationships, as like my personal thoughts on it, because it's not every person will understand, I think, because they didn't went through toxic relationships. But for me, it was like very real. The second the second idea that was most influential from this book for me was to choose your own suffering. So when you want to do something, so for example, start writing, right, to write a book. So when I started to write a book, I just started to write because I wanted to, because I already knew that I like writing. But some people will think about the outcome first. So they will think about, is writing a good way to make money? Is it the thing that will make me famous, or any other outcome that is on the end of the journey? So they will think about the positive things that you will get. So, for example, when I was a teenager, I wanted to be a rock star, because like I had a friend who was into metal, and like he played electric guitar and stuff. And I had this like imaginary self that I was like this rock star playing electric guitar and stuff. But I didn't even bought a guitar, like, because I didn't wanted the process. So I wanted the outcome. I wanted the fame. I wanted the electric guitar solo on the some arena or like stadium or whatever the fuck. But I didn't want it to actually practice and play, because it wasn't exactly fun for me. Even if for some people, I know some people who play electric guitar and they like it. Even if for me it's suffering, for them it's not necessarily a suffering. It's still suffering, because you need to like, it's painful, right? You need to learn, and you need to go practice for a couple of hours, and like everything is, it's not easy to be a good player. But for me it was too much suffering. For me it's suffering that it's not fun in a way. But so when you think about what you want to do, so for example, let's say you want to go to the gym, and I did, and for a couple of years I had this belief that I want to go, but a I didn't want the suffering. So to like, workouts are painful, right? You need to go there, you need to feel awkwardly when you go there, and you like do the bicep curl, and some people can watch you, and it's like, awkward, and you don't know what to do and stuff. But actually, when I started to go there, I like it. Like, I like the process now. I know it. Like, I mm, discovered that I like the pain of the activity, and I like to go to the gym now. But for some people, the suffering in the gym is not bearable. They don't like it, and they will not be great. So, what I want to tell you is, when you think about something that you want to do, or to make money, people focus on the money always. So they will go into a career because you can make a lot of money in this career, but this is not necessarily a good thing, like way of thinking, because you can make money from everything, really. Like, there are some people who are making money from such weird niche type of things. Of course, you can achieve faster success when you will go into a certain route, but when you don't like the process, then it will be suffering for you. It will, like, your life will be bad for you. But when you will think about the certain activities that you want to do, and then you will think about the suffering that you need to go through. So for me, when I started to write a book, I thought to myself, yeah, I will probably need to like sit in front of my chair and write 2 hours a day some random stuff on my computer, but it's fun for me. It's not suffering for me. Then I need to publish the book, and it's like, okay, it's not enjoyable for me because I need to probably call some people or like do some I don't know, I need to like call a publisher or whatever the fuck, and it's not pleasurable, but I can do that. Like I can believe that I can do that, and the process in itself is fun for me. So I know that whatever will happen, I will eventually publish this book. But I've met one person like a couple months ago who I was talking to him, and he said that he wants to write a book. But I've asked him why he didn't start it yet, and he said that he needs to prepare and he needs to like think about it, he needs to like do the research and stuff. But his book was like fantasy or something, so he didn't. He had the thought of like the end point. He had the fame. He had like the published book effect, like the thought that he published the book already, and he had the outcome of it. But he didn't want it to sit to have the suffering of writing. So to sit and like type the letters, then create a story, because for him it was probably too like not enjoyable process. So the most important thing is to enjoy the process, not necessarily to think about the outcome, but to think about what you like, and then you can focus on it, like really grind, and you can make money from it, of course. So I'm doing exactly this right now, because I've discovered that I really like writing, and of course, I can make more money if I will go into a different career. I can like grind to be, I don't know, an influencer. But I don't like posting pictures on Instagram, for example. I don't like that. But some people, they don't give a fuck and they post anyway. But for me, it's too much. I don't like this idea. But I like writing, and I can still make money because I can eventually be good at it because I enjoy the process. I am doing it every day, and eventually I will be great at that. And this that I record right now is like it is the part of the journey that I need to um, do in order to achieve my greater goals, because I already know what I want to do, and I don't need to overthink that much and look for the outcome, because I believe that whatever will happen, I will just achieve what I want, because I know what I want. Yeah. So yeah, that's all I think. So in this book, it's basically this concept. So choose your own suffering instead of focusing on the outcome. Think of the process, the journey, what suffering you will need to go through in order to achieve what you want. So yeah, that's all. Adios.